Hello, this presentation is about incineration. Before going to incineration, let us see what waste management is. Waste management includes the process and actions required to manage waste for its final disposal. Broadly, there are three types: treatment, storage, and disposal. In treatment, for example, wastewater treatment. So, where we treat the waste and then reuse that. In storage, for example, we have nuclear waste storage. We can't treat further, right? So it gets stored. For in case of disposal, we have landfills and incineration itself. Incineration is a method of waste treatment involving the burning of waste. Incineration and other high temperature waste management process comes under the category thermal treatment. Particularly, it involves converting waste material into ash, flue gas or waste gas and heat. So the ash mostly consists of inorganic components of waste, and they will be in solid lumps or particulates. Flue gases, these ashes are get collected by the flue gases. So the flue gases carries this ash. So the flue gas, before being released, they have to be cleaned of particulate and gaseous contaminants. Sometimes the heat generated is used in useful ways like in producing electricity. Incineration plants can reduce the mass of waste from 95 to 96%. The decrease in the waste is determined by the recovery level and decomposition of substance. Even though incineration does not substitute the need for landfill, it has been able to reduce the quantity of waste in landfills. Landfills takes more finite time as compared to the incineration because incineration is an instant process, right? Incineration has numerous benefits, especially in terms of destroying contaminant medical waste and other life-risking garbage. Also, incineration largely utilizes waste-to-energy technology. Japan, for example, thermal treatment is very popular since they have a shortage of land reserves. Plus, the energy produced by the incineration plants are in high demand in nations like Sweden, Denmark, etc. Advantages of incineration process. So decreased quantity of waste. Incineration can decreases the quantity of waste by 95% and reduces the solid quantity of the waste by 80 to 85% depending on the component of the waste. Therefore, incineration reduces the dependency on landfill. Efficient waste management. Incineration plays a vital role in making waste management easier and more efficient. Incineration can burn up to 90% of the total waste generated and sometimes even more. However, landfill only allow organic decomposition without making much difference. But when it comes to the non-organic waste, it keeps accumulating. Production of heat and power. Incineration plants generate energy from waste that can be used to generate electricity or heat. On average, a single facility can burn up to 300 million tons of garbage every year, converting it into power and at the same time reducing the load on coal-fired power plants. For example, Sweden generates 8% of heating needs from the waste incinerators, reducing pollution. Researchers have shown that the solid waste incinerators are less likely to pollute the environment than the landfills. Saves on transportation of waste. Consider the incinerator plants are nearby cities and towns. So we don't need to spend much on the transportation, right? So this is the advantages since it means waste does not have to be driven for long distance for dumping. So it significantly reduces the cost of transportation. Eliminates harmful germs and chemicals. Incineration plants functions at a very high temperature that can destroy germs and chemicals that are harmful. Thus, it is very effective method when it comes to eliminating the clinical waste. So, incineration has its own disadvantages. So, it is expensive. Installation of this incineration plant is an expensive process. Particularly, the cost of constructing the infrastructure to the cost of operating the incineration plants are very high. Also, it needs skilled technicians to operate this plant, damaging public health. So the communities where incinerator plants are built have long-term effect comes in the form of health hazards like cancer, birth defects, reproductive dysfunctions, neurological problems, and other health effects that are known to occur at very low exposure to many of the metals and pollutants released by these incinerator plants. The respiratory problems, increased cancer rates, reproductive abnormalities, and other health effects are common in areas where incinerator plants are built. Impact on 4 Rs, that is reuse, reduce, repurpose, and recycle. So incineration does not encourage recycling and waste reduction. This is not calculated strategy for any society. The point of focus should be on reducing waste and recycling most of it. Verily, burning most of the waste without recycling some of it will only cause environmental damage because it may encourage more waste production. Ash waste can potentially harm people and the environment. Even though the ash that remains from the process can be comparatively smaller in quantity, small in quantity, it contains several poisons and heavy metals which require further treatment. If not disposed of correctly, it can cause serious harm to the public and the environment. The waste incineration in developing countries is neither practical nor economical as in developed countries. A high proportion of waste in developing countries like India is composed of kitchen scraps that are organic, and it is composed of a higher moisture content like 40 to 70% than the waste that is produced in the industrialized countries, which contains only 20 to 40% of moisture. So it is difficult to burn this high moisture content wastes. But in locations where the space is scarce and high in demand, the municipal waste incineration plants are undoubtedly a superior alternative to the landfills, and that may keep them relevant for a long period of time.